inside my head. Sometimes I wish that I was dead, broken. So I called this therapist. She said, girl, you can't be fixed, just take this. I'm tired of trying to be normal. I'm always overthinking. I'm driving myself crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. And I don't need your quick fix. I don't want your prescriptions. Just cause you say I'm crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Loco, maniac, sick bitch, psychopath. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Zoom out my brain. Bad shit, go insane. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I've been searching city streets, trying to find the missing piece, like you said. And I search hard only to find there's not a single thing that's wrong with my mind. Yeah, I'm tired of trying to be normal. I'm always overthinking. I'm driving myself crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. And I don't need your quick fix. I don't want your prescriptions. Just cause you say I'm crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. I'm gonna show you. Loco, maniac, sick bitch, psychopath. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Zoom out my brain. Bad shit, go insane. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Crazy, crazy. Trying to be normal. I'm driving myself crazy. And I don't need your quick fix. I don't want your prescriptions. Just cause you say I'm crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Loco, maniac, sick bitch, psychopath. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Zoom out my brain. Bad shit, go insane. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Loco, maniac, sick bitch, psychopath. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Reform school. Lamron, they'll straighten her out.
There's a war inside my head. Sometimes I wish that I was dead, broken. So I called this therapist, and she said, girl, you can't be fixed, just take this. I'm tired of trying to be normal. I'm always overthinking. I'm driving myself crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. And I don't need your quick fix. I don't want your prescriptions. Just cause you say I'm crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Loco, maniac, sick bitch, psychopath. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Zoom out my brain. Bad shit, go insane. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I've been searching city streets, trying to find the missing piece, like you said. And I search hard only to find there's not a single thing that's wrong with my mind. Yeah, I'm tired of trying to be normal. I'm always overthinking. I'm driving myself crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. And I don't need your quick fix. I don't want your prescriptions. 'cause you say I'm crazy. Sort of, I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Loco, maniac, sick bitch, psychopath. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Mental of the brain, bad shit, go insane. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Loco, maniac, sick bitch, psychopath. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. There's a war inside my head. Sometimes I wish that I was dead.
Hello friends, on today's episode of Procrastination Excuses, I got my hair done, so this wouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't have to struggle for 2 hours. Where does the time go? Because my hair is staticky. Please stop. But anyways, today I thought it would be an interesting subject to touch upon because I love food, you probably love food, and we love some juicy drama. And I've been watching a lot of these videos. Basically, what death row inmates had for their last meal. You know, if you go to jail and you on death row, you finna die, baby. But you can have one last meal. You can literally choose whatever you want. Anything. Anything? Anything. Like Teresa Lewis over here. She was convicted of killing her husband and got herself the bye-bye injection. For her last meal, she requested fried chicken, peas and butter, apple pie, and a Dr. Pepper. Teresa, my kind of girl. Gotta have that fried chicken and then the peas and butter. Ooh, genius. That sounds delicious. No, my mom always does that. Every time she makes fried chicken, she makes me peas. I like peas and fried chicken, okay? Teresa, you were okay in my book, even though you were a criminal. Actually, maybe not. We got this guy, Alan Lee Davis over here. He looks familiar, looking like a certain character from Home Alone. So Alan Lee Davis over here, he got the shocky chair. For his last meal, he got 1 lobster tail, fried potatoes, half a pound of fried shrimp, 6 ounces of fried clams, half a loaf of garlic bread, 32 ounces of root beer. Okay, sound pretty good. Ooh, especially garlic bread. I love garlic bread. And fried shrimp, I have some in my freezer right now. I'm finna make that after this video. I wonder, do they eat all of it? I don't know. If you're like on your way to die, like this is your last day on earth, you get to pick 1 meal. I feel like you'd be so nervous you wouldn't want to eat. You just have no appetite, or you'd have the world's largest appetite because you could literally eat whatever you want because you finna die. So might as well go out with a bang. Next up we got Victor Figuer, world's worst host. So he was hanged in 1963, and for his last meal he requested a single olive with a pit still in it, with the hopes that he would grow into an olive tree from inside his body. Oh no, my dude. Are you for real right now? Quick, maybe if I ingest this olive in the next... How much more time I got? You got like 2 hours. Okay. This is it, boys. The greatest escape of all time. After swallowing that pit, let's drink some water and sit in the sunlight, and hopefully a tree will sprout out of my mouth. All Victor ever wanted was to become an olive tree. Idiot. That's funny. That's what your parents tell you when you're a kid. If you swallow a watermelon seed, a watermelon will grow inside you. Ted Bundy. Another one sent to the shocky chair for more than 35 counts of murder. So Ted Bundy declined his last meal. Why? I mean, he probably didn't have an appetite. Like, this is it. I'm finna die. I don't want to eat anything. It's not gonna make it any better. Or will it? So he was sent the standard. And the standard is steak, eggs, hash browns, toast, milk, and juice. That sounds like a Denny's Grand Slam. I don't even know what a Denny's Grand Slam is. But if I did, I would imagine it to be this. The ultimate breakfast. I don't think he ate it. That takes like all the fun out of it. It just reminds me of that movie, Law Abiding Citizen. But he wasn't on death row. He was just like, hey, I want all this food at exactly 1 o'clock. Are your friends gonna die? And they actually brought him all the food. But it was a little too late. That was a really good movie though. I love that movie. Tim McVeigh. So this one's another popular one just because like what he ordered. He was charged with 168 counts of murder, it was in a bombing. I'm sorry, I don't know a lot about murderers and all of this stuff, okay? So his last wish was for 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Could have got Neapolitan, you could have got salted caramel, you could have got a cherry Garcia. No, mint chocolate chip. Don't at me, but I think mint chocolate chip is like...
You're 13, and you're still playing with dolls?
How dare you do this to me, bitch?
What if Brandon wants to kiss me tomorrow?
It's like this.
Hey, Anna, did you... I was just looking for my Discman.
I wanna be bad. Make that look so
Did you drink this beer?
Holy shit!
I'm about to break the rules. I wanna be bad.
One of my least favorite flavors of ice cream. Like, I will not have mint chocolate chip ice cream unless it is literally the only ice cream available. I don't know why. Mint just reminds me of gum. Actually, that's not true because I like to eat mint with other things. I don't know, it's just not ice cream. Don't at me. Comment below your favorite flavor of ice cream. I can't be the only one. The weirdest request was from James Edward Smith. This dude didn't request food. He requested dirt. And you know what they did? They denied his request. You know, they could have went outside, dug up some doo-doo dirt, put it on a platter like, here you go. They were like, no, and gave him a cup of yogurt. A cup of yogurt! Imagine your last meal being a cup of yogurt. I'm suing. Next up, we got John Wayne Gacy. He got the bye-bye injection on 33 charges of oopsies. He requested 12 fried shrimp, a bucket of KFC fried chicken, french fries, and strawberries. Before he was convicted, he had been a manager at 3 KFC restaurants. It's funny because imagine working somewhere and then you go to jail and then get convicted and then you're like, oh, I worked at KFC and they had the best damn Kentucky Fried Chicken, okay? I just want to taste it one more time. Why can't we go back to the simpler days when I wasn't a murderer and I was a manager at KFC? Sad. Yo, for real though, KFC was like my childhood. Like, my dad was addicted to KFC. And every time him and my mom got into a fight, he would like refuse to eat my mom's food and then he would go get KFC. He would get bucket fries, all the sides, coleslaw, mashed potatoes and gravy, but the would get gravy on top of the mashed potatoes so I couldn't eat it. And then he would tell my brothers and sisters like, hey, look at me, I'm the cool parent, I brought you guys KFC. We'd be like, ugh, that's for you. Like, I could never eat it because I'm celiac. You know what's funny, going off on a little tangent? My dad had diabetes. He strictly could not have sugar. Like, everything he had to be sugar free, and my mom would always buy him like sugar free everything. And then he like refused to take my allergies seriously. Like, he never took it seriously.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have an answer to that.
I'm not talking to you. Like, my mom would make the family, I think, a regular spaghetti, and she would make me my gluten-free spaghetti. And then he'd be like, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta go buy her food from Whole Foods? Excuse me while I die. Aileen Wuornos. Wuornos was a convicted serial killer. She declined a special meal, but had a hamburger and other snack food from the prison's canteen. Later, she also drank a cup of coffee. Was this picture taken before or after she had her cup of coffee? And I don't know why she's gonna decline a special meal and then eat a hamburger and snack foods from the canteen. Like, you obviously have an appetite, you hungry. Like, you could have ordered anything you wanted. Anything, Eileen. But no. I mean, nothing like coffee before getting the bye-bye injection. Like, you know, gotta stay awake, gotta be focused and alert for your death. Stephen Wayne Anderson. He was an American murderer who got the bye-bye injection in 2002. His last meal was 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, 1 pint of cottage cheese, 1 slice of peach pie, 1 pint of chocolate chip ice cream, and radishes. What? That's so random, radishes. I know, I love radishes and I probably would include them in my last meal, but cottage cheese, I mean, you could have probably made a grilled cheese sandwich in jail. People like different things. Ronnie Lee Gardner was charged with